So I love organic chemistry. I mean, really, when you get into, well, psychological the chemistry we share with each other, whether it's good or whether it's bad, and some things. Well, let's start.
Okay, so hey, train your plants every day. George Scoble coming at you from the STEM lab, the hadron collider, as it were, the particle accelerator, the A mechanics, universe, hyperverse, multiverse, whatever you want to call it.
A little over a year ago,
Okay.
I made a series of videos where I
kicking around some
converted
stuff
aspirin
today.
to Tylenol.
Got a book.
For those of you
headache
outside
yet?
of North America,
the horse
Tylenol is probably known as acetaminophen or paracetamol. The brand aspirin
so
seems to be pretty
take a look at
universal
these
around
things.
the world,
16-pound
but it
judge
might also be
for
known
breaking
as
up
ASA.
12-inch tread cakes that
I
don't
think
fit on the
of
table.
converting
Take
one
off the end.
pain-relieving drug to another is
Okay.
quite
I will
interesting.
take a
And
12-inch
I
tread
did the
cake
best
that
job
is
conveying that
18
because
inches
the
across the
original
top.
series
I'll
was
take that
spread out
16-pounder
over
right there, and I'll run a
So
line
I
on
decided
all
to
the
make a
edges,
single
and then
summary
just come
video
over on
which
that
covers
edge.
the entire process
Faster
that
than
I
heading
did.
it off.
The
I
If
like
you
to
do
talk
it
about
right,
it in a few
it
different
won't
ways.
be
I like
like
to
rock.
talk about it like a
both of
map
these
climbing
medications are
problem or
based around the same
survival,
core molecule
army
called
survival
phenol.
problem,
What this means
mountain
is that if I'm
train.
able to degrade
Go
one of them
figure.
back to phenol, I can then build my way up to the other one. This is the pathway that I came up with, which started with aspirin and was based on reactions that I knew would work. I decided to start with aspirin.
Alright, snowballs or any other manner of hope.
Remember, organic chemistry.
Straightforward.
Welcome to
The
the
other way
Johnny
is
Factory
possible, but it's
Imagination Note.
significantly harder for both the degradation and
Alright,
the synthesis.
so while we're on
In
some
any
more
case,
years
that
among
being
us,
said,
spacecraft here before we all drink
the first step
Kool-Aid.
was to extract the actual
We're
aspirin
playing
pills,
the game. We got a few tasks that need to be done. I'm the imposter. I have a few tasks. Go ahead.
Which only contained 100 grams of aspirin. The rest of the
I mean,
stuff
to a certain
was
degree, you always
just
want to
a
do
bunch
that.
of
The
pills.
evolution of Pokemon
To
says,
have an efficient
you're not a human no more, you're a
extraction,
civilian
pills
soldier,
need to
my
be
friend.
powderized. It is possible
Beep,
to do
beep,
this
Mason
with a rubber
robot.
pestle or a hammer, but it's a pretty big pain.
Because you're going to learn
I
this, and if
generally
you didn't
find
know that
the
one
easiest
number,
method to crush pills is to just use a coffee grinder. All the pills were added in several batches.
equations, Heisenberg's uncertainty,
Then
really
on top
what's
of
the
this,
numbers
I
here?
added 200
Take it
mils
in-
of acetone
and good
and turned on
grinders
the
out
hot
there,
plate.
they're gonna know what I'm
The
talking
aspirin
about.
readily
Those
dissolved in
old
the
school
hot
G's out there, I
acetone,
know
but the other
exactly
junk
what number
didn't.
he's talking about.
I brought it to a
It's not
boil
just
for several seconds,
running
and then I
mucking
filtered it
while
off.
you're waiting. There's other things to do. So that's kind of like your frame.
The solid
And a lot
stuff
of
left in
times
the beaker
particle
and whatever
science,
was
you'll
caught by
actually
the
see
filter
some of them,
was
they'll be
then
like
washed
laid
with
out,
another
and you'll
200
actually
mils
see
of
like
boiling
this
hot
wave
acetone.
function.
This
You
was
like the
done
wave
to just
function that's
really
like on
make sure
topo
that I
map.
extracted as
Think
much
about
as
your topo
possible.
map here as
In
well.
the flask,
In
some
the
of the
survival
aspirin started to precipitate as the
Zero
acetone
is survival
cooled
by
down.
terms.
With just a little bit of
Survival is
mixing,
a little
though,
different with
everything
here.
goes
It's
back
that same way
into
of looking at that
solution.
old school of looking at these
Now,
numbers
to isolate the
is somebody
aspirin,
different.
I
Having
just
that
needed to
notion
get rid
like
of the
one and
acetone.
zero,
It is possible to just pour it out
this
and let
is by
it
terms
evaporate
a
on a
positive
dish,
situation,
but I
in
decided
terms
to do the more proper
doing a
method
lot of stuff with
and
it,
do a
but let's face
distillation.
it,
I cranked up the heat,
somebody's looking at
boiled
you
off
like
the
that right
acetone,
now.
and collected it in the flask on the right.
doing their
In
thing.
the original
That's just
flask,
the
I
numbers,
was left
it's
with
physics.
nearly
It's
dry
free
ASA,
radiance around
but there was
it as
still a
much as
bit of
they're
acetone left.
wild and
To get
heavy
rid of the
moving
last
fast.
bit, I could have set up the distillation again,
so another
but I
cool one-
decided to
one-
just pump it on my vacuum. I ran it for
Go
about
on
10
now.
minutes,
Just
and it didn't
tell us how it
completely
is.
dry it up, but it was a lot better than before.
Friction!
This is a
Eventually,
final
the
purification
serviceability of the
step. I
wobble
decided to do a
perfect
crystallization.
gravity.
It was transferred
Says
to a
I
large
can miss
flask,
that number
and
and
then
not know
dissolved it
that
in a
and
minimal
have the
amount of
wobble
boiling
from this
water.
header.
There was some
Look
green
at
bits
you,
floating
didn't
around
get
in it,
that
though,
number there.
so I had to filter
Missed
it
it on
off.
the map. I'm missing
Did
on
you
the
really have
paperwork,
to wear that
timeline
shirt?
rotation or something. That's Pokemon.
Every time I
You
wear
might
it, I
want to
get the
catch
best
that.
I
Check
just
out the
passed it
next
through a
one.
coffee filter into another large flask, and then I took it off the hot plate.
I wanted to get out here
As
in the
it
Arch Lab
cooled,
with something
its
about
solubility in
G-force.
water slowly decreased,
Now this is really,
and
really
it
cool. When
crystallized
you're
out.
using the X-ray spectrum, and you got
Social
the
engineering for
character,
skyscraper
that
builds
particle
using
or
planks
motion
to cross
or
the
anything,
river.
really
Everything off.
super high
Smallest
spike
movement
right
is
there, so I can
6.6.
generally determine that there's
Water.
something going on
And then
right
everything
there,
was
Unit
transferred
measured,
to a piece of
with
paper
that
to
palette.
dry.
It may not
The
look
final
that
63
recovery was that I
megaparsecs or
was
73
extremely
megaparsecs.
close to the
in my
theoretical
G-suit,
height.
It
because
can
I'm
make a
an
difference.
It is
astronaut,
possible to get
rocking Dan
100%
Murphy here.
recovery here, but because I
Going
recrystallized
9G
it, some of
monster
it
with
stayed
this.
dissolved in the water, and that's probably
right
where I
down
lost
to the
most
stick.
of it.
You're in the day. You're
Okay,
looking for
so now
points
that the
lined up,
aspirin's
you're
been
looking for the
isolated,
topo map.
it's time to get started with the actual synthesis stuff.
For what high
The
points
first thing
are,
I
why
needed
would I
to
have
do was
multiple
convert it to
choices?
salicylic
Silica.
acid.
To run that pallet.
Unfortunately, I
Or
didn't have a
It's
single
acid
flask
rain
that
out
was
there,
large enough,
sulfuric rain.
so I had to do the reaction in
Test.
two separate batches.
Relative
Each of
here,
them, I loaded 47
probably not the
grams
same
of aspirin,
chemistry.
650
There's a vapor explosion, that's the surface of burning rock. I get it hot with the torch, it creates steam, it blows off that saw surface.
I put one of them in a heating mantle.
If you do it too fast, you melt the rock, your yields mess up, your timelines are weird.
As the mixture heated up, the aspirin slowly dissolved, and I was eventually left with a crystal clear solution. When it got to the boiling point, I turned on my timer and I continued boiling it for 30 minutes.
Well, these are
Here is known as an ester
breaks.
hydrolysis.
This is what I did on my 15-minute, 10-minute lunch break, or 9 o'clock break. I would usually do them on lunch, give them 10 minutes, test my thesis, see how I sounded, I review them, make improvements,
to reform the starting material.
and from them, and now 2 years from there,
And there's still a bit of starting material left over. However, by including a huge excess of water and heating things, it's possible to severely hinder the backwards reaction. Under these conditions, it usually goes to like a 90 or 95% completion. Anyway, after the 30 minutes, the heating mantle was
Super
removed
cool.
and the process was repeated for the second flash.
negative E electron
As the second
on the
reaction was
board.
heated up,
Talk about each of these states like they're a little
and
chess quadrant.
salicylic acid crystals started to form.
Obviously, you'd have to design it like this, put all the quadrants on the floor for
I let
footage.
it cool and I waited for
It
the
definitely
crystals to form in
matters.
this one as well. When both of
When
them
I'm
got
factoring those squares,
I filtered off the crystals.
when I'm thinking about the
They
orders
were
on
all
the
washed
paperwork,
with some ice cold distilled
and
water
where their physical
dumped
places,
under
see how close they are?
The final yield
They
was
don't work. I have to
26
stop
grams,
operation.
which was
I'd have to do
87%
things. If I didn't make the decision,
To get the overall efficiency of the process
They
so
lock you
far,
up good.
I just need to multiply the
Doesn't matter,
efficiency
just
of each
time
completed
that
step.
determines its mass
So I multiply
value
0.94 by
after that
0.87,
And,
which
you know,
gives
a lot
me
of this is about spacing.
82%,
A lot about
which
is
isn't bad.
trying to figure
With
out
every step, though,
those
unless they're
terms,
100%
give it a
efficient,
name, give
this
it a
number's
place.
going to
Why
go
does it
down,
work
and
with
just
black
one
holes?
innocent step
This
can
has
be
the
quite
same
devastating.
principles as Harry.
When I first made this video, I predicted
Harry
that the
black
final
holes.
Harry
efficiency
Hawking
would
black
be around
holes.
No Harry black
30%,
holes.
but that was
Really, you
way
only have
too
its mass,
optimistic.
its
You guys
spin,
will see just how far off I was. The next step
its
is
mass,
to convert the
its spin,
salicylic
That's
acid
my
to that
basically right
common
now I'm looking at
precursor
something
called
that's taking up
phenol
this much
that I
volume,
talked about
essentially.
earlier.
And that's
What's
based by
nice is
something
that no
gotta
other
be
chemicals
fixed, so
are
I'm
required
putting
to
a
do
mechanic
this,
on it.
and all
This
I
is
need to
time
do
off
is
for
heat
somebody
things
else's
up.
guy. They're going
All
off
the
on-
salicylic
it
acid was
displaces
dumped into a flask,
lot of things.
and I
look
set
at all
up a
those
short
negatives
path
and say, hey,
distillation.
they're positive
I forgot to put in
terms
the
You
of
know,
step
how would I know that
earlier,
calculation?
so I
done it with
quickly
meth
dropped
addicts,
one in.
Bang, right on.
And I
drinkers,
turned on the stirring,
probation,
and I cranked
parole.
up the heat.
And it's
We
by
stood
frames,
there,
they're all
never banged it
Salicylic
out
acid
once.
quickly melted.
Had some
and I was
manager
left
stuff
with
go
a
down,
dark
which
liquid.
is
Pure
fair.
salicylic acid is
Timing,
colorless,
they're not
and
tested.
the darkness is
Black
due to
holes there too. Be
impurities.
careful.
This is
And
okay
the
though,
internal
because this
mass
step's
of
going to
this
clean it up
structure,
anyway.
you know, we're kinda
I did
shooting
it.
The
down
major thing going on here
They're a
is a
hydrogen
reaction known as a
whether
decarboxylation.
I did it on parole.
As
Or
the
probation.
salicylic acid is
Not,
heated,
it just happens
this
sometimes.
carboxylic
But high
acid that I've marked in
marijuana.
red
You gotta be ready.
Coming on lunch
As
breaks,
carbon dioxide
coffee break.
gas,
I had actually did my
and
90-day
phenol.
Masons game
At the
first
same time, there are a
on
bunch of side
probation,
reactions
so there was
happening
no
as
way
well.
I'd come up on
Some
that
of the salicylic acid
Hey,
reacts
proof.
with phenol to form phenylsalicylate, which then reacts with itself to form a bunch of other side products. The major result of this is a loss of product and a diminished yield.
Negative one, last
So
problem.
all those
Somewhere's in
processes
there,
easy
that's
to
the
do
positive
work
number. I
well.
put all that
It's
negative
not
in a
very
positive and make it
Phenol
work.
that doesn't react with salicylic acid is boiled out of the flask and collected in the one on the right.